Hey, one more thing.
Yes.
Before I go, I realize you don't want to talk about this anymore, but real quickly, Cato had 5,000 people show up for him and pay $37 a head to see him.
Where was this?
What?
This was in Indiana on Saturday. I've got the little clipping right here. You want me to read it to you? I can read. Don't worry.
Well, I'm sure you can read. All right, give it to me.
Okay, he's far from Judge Lance Ito's California courtroom, but he's still in the spotlight. Cato Kalin was greeted by an estimated 5,000 fans Saturday at the Honey Creek Mall during his first celebrity appearance. All you can see is wall-to-wall faces said Stacy Garzolini, I think that is, who works.
Stacy Garzolini?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know her. Gasolini.
Anyway, the town has about 60,000 people, and 5,000 people showed up and packed the mall.
That's a pretty good portion of the population.
Yeah, he raised $2,000 for the United Cerebral Palsy Foundation at the Wabash Valley Center.
Here's a guy who doesn't have a job, and he's raising money for cerebral palsy.
Yeah. People contributed $10 an autograph, $15 for an autographed picture, and $12 for a shirt reading America's Favorite House Guest.
I guess it would have been embarrassing just to keep all the money for himself, so he gave $2,000. Yeah, or else it would that gave it a good reason for him to appear.
Hooked up with a charity, because you know he's getting some of that money.
Some of it.
Yeah, no.
He's getting everything but $2,000.
5,000 T-shirts in like less than an hour. How many T-shirts or videos has Jackie sold?
I'm going to tell you something. This is not Jackie bashing day. That's tomorrow. Let me say something.
But just for your information, Jackie hasn't sold that many in his entire career.
let me say something.
Yeah.
This what happens is people are basically stupid. This Cato Kalin is really a vomit. And what he does is, I don't know, he's a house guest. I guess he's proud of that. Years ago, people would be ashamed to be a house guest.
Yeah, now he's running around advertising that what a bum he is.
Well, in a sense, yes.
People were chanting his name.
Listen, let me say something. Let me tell you why America's nuts. I don't know what they're chanting for. I personally thought his testimony was aggravating, to say the least. And if anything, he's he comes off very stupid. And to idolize stupidity is beyond me. And when you see this guy, and I guess people get into a frenzy when they see him, and they feel they got to buy this stuff. That all of a sudden the switch goes on these various stupid people who show up at these appearances, and they go, ooh, there's a piece of history. I got to get this T-shirt, and I got to buy this autograph, and I got to. And they go home, and they're euphoric. They got a T-shirt now, and they got an autograph for Cato Kalin, and they go to sleep. And they wake up the next morning like a person who was on drugs, and they go, what did I do? What am I going to do with this T-shirt I just spent $15 on? What am I going to do with this autograph I just paid $20 for?
I'm not going to be really stupid and now wear it.
Yeah, I mean, they go and say, it's the same thing. No offense to Jackie. People go to see him in a nightclub, and they enjoy him. And afterwards, he's smart. He gets them into a frenzy somehow.
They're delirious from the rapid-fire jokes.
Well, they want some piece of the show. They want some memorabilia of maybe the Howard Stern program. I don't know what happened. They want to take something home. Jackie quickly gets out on stage with no embarrassment whatsoever. After he's performed for these people, he sets up, I guess, what do you set up, Jackie? A tray? Or you do it right on the floor?
Stuff right behind me. Is it on a table that you can just, pull out or something?
Yeah, I mean, how do you do it? But Jackie has T-shirts, cups, mugs.
Tapes,
tapes of himself, videotapes of himself. You just seen 2 hours of him. Now you get a tape of him and cards. And he comes out.
Books.
And he says, everything, $20. He only takes 20s. Doesn't even bring change.
What does the T-shirt say?
T-shirt.
Cotton T-shirt, $20. $20. And 20 for that, 20 for that. I'll give you 5 for 100. Yeah.
What does the T-shirt say?
It's full of Jackie's phone numbers.
That's it?
That's it.
There's a it's like Chauncey's tattoo, big block lettering.
Yeah, it's big, chunky block lettering, and I don't know, it says his phone number and Jackie the Joke Man.
And with that funny caricature of the Jackie with his mouth open.
Oh.
Does it have that on? I don't even think it has. No, it doesn't even have that.
No caricature? Oh, geez.
Jackie, does it have a caricature?
No.
Oh, you're being ripped off.
And people go there, and they see this stuff, and they go, I got to get this Jackie memorabilia. So they get it, they I don't know what they do, and they wake up the next morning, they're like in a coma, they go, oh my God.
Oh, geez, maybe I'd better drink out of this Jackie mug.
What am I going to do with this stuff now?
At least I can do this at home.
But But Jackie, how do you work it? You have the stuff lined up behind you, so as soon as you say goodnight, everybody, do you walk off the stage and then come back on?
No, I just kind of stand there, and people just come up and I sign autographs and sell stuff and whatever they want.
But what do you say at the end of the show, then, to turn it into supermarket?
Into the flea market.
When the show's over, step right up. Just like a snake oil salesman.
All right, well, I see. That's a good analogy. Let me
I'm serious.
Yeah, right. Like you say.
But do you tell them what you have for sale?
No.
I do a whole rap explaining what I have.
Could you do it for us? I'm fascinated.
I could do it for you.
Go ahead, Gary.
What? I know this one.
He says good night.
He says good night. He goes. Now everybody knows I sell my stuff. He talks about how he's got.
He's just performed. People have applauded and said thank you for the show.
Right. He talks about how he's got cassettes, CDs. And if you want, you can call Sirianni. I got a boatload of 8-tracks that I can sell you. You know, it's part of the joke.
Yeah. That's a joke?
Yeah.
Right,
I didn't tell it well, but that is a joke. Then it's there's a whole bunch of deals. Like, okay, you can get the cassettes are $5 a piece, but if you buy 3, I don't know what the deals are, but Jack can tell you what there is. But you know, it's X amount of dollars per cassette, but you know, it's a special. Buy 3, I'll give them to you for $20.
And then
then it's
everything's $20, right?
No. It's the different prices.
Does Jackie have change? Does he wear a change belt?
No, but he should.
Like a good humor man.
And then I know that this. The other joke is.
But let me ask you something.
We got small, medium, large,
from a show business,
and F and Oprah.
Oh, and F and Oprah. But Jackie, from a show business standpoint, and don't get me wrong, you correct me.
We've discussed this many times. I enjoy doing this.
All right, from a show business standpoint, you've said goodbye to your audience. You've left them with a good feeling, hopefully.
I tell jokes for an hour, sometimes an hour and a half.
Go ahead.
Then I say we're going to play Stump the Joke Man. And I hold up the shirt that you can win by playing Stump the Joke Man, which is how the whole thing started.
Which is a tease, because then people say, oh, I want that shirt.
Well, I show them the T-shirt.
Stump him for that T-shirt.
I show them the T-shirt, and then I explain all the different things that I have.
Let me ask you something.
I show all the stuff, and then we play Stump the Joke Man. And then when I'm done, I say, anybody who'd like to buy something, step right up.
Are you interested in creating an aura about yourself, that perhaps you're a little bit larger than life, or that you have an important place?
I enjoy doing that.
No, Jackie's whole rap is that he's a man of the people.
Oh, I see.
That's not my rap. I enjoy
But he is. You are.
Well, maybe I am. I enjoy doing it.
I was with Jackie once. We were down in...
But don't you think that, like, it's somewhat...
Why would people come to see you for money if you're just a guy?
Right. Why pay money to see a guy?
Yeah.
I don't know why, but they do.
They do. And they come, and then
if
after...
not broke, don't fix it.
Do you feel that, like, maybe this won't last forever, so I might as well just try to suck in as much money at an appearance as I can?
I've never thought about it like that, no.
I have to tell you, all the jokes you can throw at Jackie, you know, in terms of whether it's right or wrong, he gets lines of people up there.
Because they you know what's wrong with people? I've studied people. That's all I study, because I'm really not that bright. I study people. They get nuts. Then they wake up the next morning and they go, what did I buy? I bought a mug. I spent $100, a mug, a shirt. What am I going to do with this?
I bet you a lot of people buy more than one thing.
Oh, yeah. They go nuts. They see the buy, and in this country, people say they pay too much in taxes. They don't. If they got money for that, there's too much money in this country.
But Howard, you're absolutely right, because there's a comedian, and he does this thing at the end of his act with these fake eyeballs.
Yeah.
Right? He does this rap for like 20 minutes, this whole joke about the fake eyeballs. And then when he's done, he sells these packages of fake eyeballs.
Yeah.
And people get online to buy them. And I remember I was working with him, and he gave me a pack, and I was thrilled.
Yeah.
And then I woke up the next morning. I go, what am I going to do with these?
Yeah, right. Throw them out.
I can't do his act.
Yeah, right.
But you think you can when you have them.
You got your fake eyeballs.
Yeah.
But Jackie, when you're standing there,
I've never had a complaint.
I'm not saying a complaint. I'm just saying when you're standing there selling and actually trading money with people and everything, you ever feel like, gee, I had elevated myself to a certain level. For a moment, I was a performer. Now I'm
a couple times I didn't do it. And then I said, why do I not do this if I want to?
I see. Again, but no thought to your career or nothing? No.
If Jackie's going to meet you at the bar afterwards and have a couple of drinks with you for free, he might as well sell you T-shirts.
And what do? Do you keep in your pocket a bunch of change so that you can
Fives and tens, and I make.
Do you have a credit card
caddy on his belt?
I have a credit card thing now.
Do you really?
No.
Do you have a change? Do you have a change belt?
No.
No? Well, is everything in increments of 5, 10, 15, 20?
Yeah.
So you have 5s and 10s and you have it all arranged in your pocket?
So before a gig, you have to go to the bank.
Yeah, before the gig, do you get you go and you get a bunch of 5s and 10s?
Mm-hmm. Part of the rider is he gets paid $100 in funds.
I see.
You should just have a monkey collect the money.
Yeah, why don't you get like a little monkey to collect the money?
I'm busy. I got you before you can get paid.
Line.
I was with Jackie once. He played a place down in King of Prussia. It was 1,000 people. Right, 2 shows. I think there were 1,000 people, and I was helping Jackie sell the stuff. Yeah, and it was unbelievable. I mean, it was just you couldn't hand it out fast enough. Really? Like, hold on, Jackie.
And you know what kills me you know what kills me when we were talking about Jackie was always going to leave the show because he wasn't getting enough money. I used to say to him, I said, "You're going to give up? I mean, do you really think you're going to sell out your concert appearances once you leave the show?" And he goes, "I don't care." I said, do you think people are going to buy these mugs and all this stuff that you have? He goes, I don't care. Meanwhile, look at the bonanza this guy's having. It's all cash.
He got so crazy with the whole thing, he thought he needed a catalog.
I wish he had quit last year, and I would like to see what he's doing right now. I still want to look into. I want to ask the magic O.J. 8-ball.
What would he be doing? He can't answer that.
Robin, actually, the truth of the matter is he got so crazy that not only did he create a catalog, he had to build a whole house to stock the stuff that's in the catalog.
Yeah, he had to build a whole house just to stock his catalog.
Oh, man.
The cash is rolling in.
You got to go there and check it out. It's really cool. Jokeland.
And he sat me down in my basement. He goes, I don't care. I don't need the money.
I'm a gentle hippie.
If you were a hippie, wouldn't you just, give up that aspect of your business and just entertain?
Yeah, all you'd want to do is take tips or something. Let people drop money in a suitcase for your joke.
I'm sorry, no hippie stands there and collects 20s off his audience. I don't see it.
You know what's funny about that is he doesn't. When he does it, if he organizes it, I mean, he's selling this junk.
Right.
And if people want to, you sit down, you have some money laid out, but he plays it off like he's a hippie, like, where's this? And, people are there like, I didn't get my 10, and, I need this back, and
everyone's all confused.
Give him this 5.
Yeah, and Jackie's like, what's the big deal?
It's a lie, Ralph.
No, wait a second. It's part of the show.
No, it's not. No, it's part of Jackie trying to palm an extra 20.
You guys should beat up women after the show, Ralph.
It's part of the show where Jackie might be a little low on change, and he's running her back and forth on the stage. And I've seen him where someone has something and go, wait a minute, give me your 10. Somebody will be waving his head. He goes, all right, I'm taking this from you, and he runs it over to the other side of the stage. I owe you this. He looks like a whole.
I can see for you. Oh, over here.
Yeah, right.
It's a whole state of confusion.
Yeah, it's confusion, and everyone's confused because it's a hippie and he's just doing some stuff. Meanwhile, he's sitting there raking in 10s and 20s.
Bring a register if you're going to do it right.
He wants to make it seem like it's all casual.
I bet he's got a dollar bill counter at home. Goes in there with all those bills and puts it through the machine.
No, he's got them in his car.
Because Jackie gets paid pretty well by these clubs because they get their name mentioned on the air and they pack the place. You think it would be enough. He's got to figure out a way. But listen, people want to go up and buy this stuff.
They seem to have additional money after buying drinks and paying admission, so Jackie figures why not.
I guess my audience is very lucrative. He's mining my audience.
Jackie was going to say something.
Well, I'm sorry. What was that, Jackie?
Wasn't important.
Oh, was it important? Okay. All right, then we'll keep talking.
I'm fascinated by the concept that he's performing in front of his store.
Yeah. Why don't you just get up on stage and sell?
Maybe if I had been raped by my parents, I'd have something else to say.
You'd sell a videotape.
Oh, man.
Dude, Jackie would figure out a way to get it on videotape.
Jackie couldn't wait till the street date for the book.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody just whipped me a phony 20. Stop that thief! Stop that thief!
But you're not the hippie you think you are, Jackie, even though you sell the things in a casual way. Yeah, Howard, I don't care. I'm going to go out and do my own thing. Yeah, maybe my club appearances won't be filled. Maybe I won't sell my stuff, but I don't care.
I still have, the speech I like is I still have that nagging thing in the back of my mind that maybe if I went out on my own.
I want him to go out on his own. I want him to go out on his own so badly. Because I just want to sit there and laugh.
That nagging thing in the back of your mind's an embolism.
Yeah. I always think he finally got into something good. He's going to now take 20 steps backwards. He's going to wait, but maybe lightning will strike twice. He's sitting up on stage collecting 20s. Yeah. How much better does it get?
The money's just rolling in.
That ain't going to happen when you leave, Pally.
He doesn't have to run all over town doing strip clubs.
Oh, man, I had such a good thing.
You were doing bachelor parties, Jackie.
No, I liked it. He hadn't been home in 6 weeks.
Yeah.
I haven't seen my wife in 6 weeks. It's good to get off the road.
But then we started keeping him from his wife because he had to get up early.
Yeah. Everyone's keeping him from that wife.
No, those were great phone calls when we were at NBC.
Yeah.
Nancy would call me, listen, Jackie's not going to be in tomorrow. He's in Tennessee.
Oh, yeah.
Jackie's not going to be in tomorrow. He's in Kentucky.
I say, Jackie, can't you get any work on Long Island?
Well, you know, I'm pretty much exhausted now.
I
just finished a week at Yaha's.
But remember, I mean, he has stories of going and performing for 5 and 6 guys at a bachelor party.
Jackie told me that he once played a place. I love this story. It was a bar, and the owner took a bucket and a broom, and he taped the microphone to they stuck the broom in the bucket, taped the microphone to the top of it, and said, go up and perform.
I'm going to stay here till someone comes out of that cake.
Jackie's anxious to go back to that next year.
That's funny.
That's not going to happen. Now people want to see me. I perfected my act. Hello, South Carolina. Laugh, you hillbilly a-hole. Hey, what do you call a homeless gay guy? What? A hobo. Hey.
I love this.
Cricket.
It's funny.
Hey, there's a whole comedy buffet over here.
I want to see him.
CDs.
Yeah, I want to see him in Tennessee where he goes to a market where they don't know him. It's next year. He's now off the show for 6 months, and he's in Tennessee, and he goes, anybody want to buy a tape? And they take him, they just hang him from a tree.
Paint him black.
Yeah, paint him black, tar and feather him, just put a noose around his neck, drag him out in the back, and put him around a tree.
Stealing stuff.
Yeah. Kick his ass.
Yeah. You know what a bagel is?
What?
A hunting dog. Oh, what happened? What happened?
Stop it.
What have I done? Jackie hates us, and then the puppet starts getting closer and closer to Jackie's head. And the puppet has a big Hawaiian lei on it.
Hello, Little Rock.
All right, very good. Anyway, I don't know what you originally brought up, but somehow Jackie got into it.
Hey, before I go, can I ask the Kato 8-Ball a question?
Yes.
Okay, Kato 8-Ball, if OJ gets off, will you move back into the mansion?
All right, that's a legitimate question. Kato 8-Ball, Kato Magic 8-Ball, if OJ gets off, will you move back into the mansion?
Wouldn't you? What'd he say?
Wouldn't you?
I didn't hear what he said.
Well, you have to listen back.
Okay, one more thing. Ask him if he ever peed in the jacuzzi there.
Magic Kato 8-Ball, have you ever peed in the jacuzzi?
Somewhat, yes.
All right, very good.
Okay, thanks, Al.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Checking in from San Diego. We have to take a break, Robin.
Is that the only guy in San Diego? He's been calling every day.
Isn't that the same guy? And I don't even think he's from San Diego. He's from, like, New York, and he calls on the San Diego line.
Boy.
I don't know what goes on there. I'm exhausted after the Jackie puppet.
I know, it was...
Nancy! Hello, Nancy! I'm in Wisconsin. I had to sell a Volvo. Nobody came to the show. What happened? What happened?
Aren't you writing your movie script?
What happened?
Aren't you working on a movie, Jackie Puppet?
Oh, I wish I was dead. My head hurts. I'm carrying the T-shirts home on my back. Laughing on the outside.
Uh-oh, Jackie's not laughing at the puppet.
No, he's not.
He's all upset.
He's gotten very quiet. He's no longer responding at all.
No.
I had to sell 3 pints of my blood just to get a sandwich.
He needs money so he can get Jokeland home.
Yeah. All right. That's enough of that. We weren't even... Tomorrow we were supposed to make fun of Jackie.
Yeah, it wasn't on the schedule.
It wasn't penciled in for today. Who were we making fun of? I forget.
I don't remember.
You're next, Fred. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show.
Yeah, The Howard Stern Show. I don't know what to do in November. The contract is up, and I've had enough of this getting up early.
Who are you discussing this with?
So, microphone.
Oh.
This is what I
Well, you should get some good advice.
I go through this all weekend.
No, I'm wondering if your advisors, your kitchen cabinet, have gotten together to discuss your options.
Well, my agent says I should keep working. He says, you're nuts.
Uh-huh.
He don't even want to discuss it. He says it's ridiculous. I'm not going to discuss this.
How come you don't...
What was that, Foley?
How come you don't bring me in on it like Letterman used to bring Morty in on it?
Because I don't have the same respect for you that Letterman has for Morty.
Okay. No, I just need an answer.
All right, there you go. Well, there's your answer. You ask a stupid question, you get a great answer.
So you really don't know what you're doing?
I really do not.
What are you thinking of? I mean, are you thinking of going a couple of different ways?
Yes, I go about 3 different ways.
Could you give us any hint as to which way?
Well, Jackie and I have discussed both retiring in November and going on the road with a show. I'll sell the tapes, and he does the comedian stuff, because I can't do stand-up. But I'll sell, and he'll give me percentage.
You're a great salesman.
You won't take me?
I will not share the limelight.
Bastard. You bastard. Thank you. Yeah, there will also be reversed. Jackie will be in charge.
Oh, boy. I would go to see that show.
Yeah.
I would go to see that show, Howard.
And I just sell his cups and mugs.
You could charge anything.
Yeah.
You guys are about to get an entire new stock of material on me.
Is that right? Why?
Because we're just about to seriously start selling my stuff at the flea market.
Are you really? Who's going to sell it? You?
I'm not kidding, no.
Are you going to sell it?
Nancy's sister.
Oh, very good.
Is it going to be a Jackie booth?
We don't know yet.
Congratulations. You're really growing. You're growing in the right direction.
Where's it go from there?
He's really concentrating on all the right things.
Jackie's going to be in garage sales pretty soon.
But, here's a guy who wants to develop his career more. He wants to write. He says he's going to write scripts. You think he'd waste his time writing some scripts? No, he's busy making mugs and selling them in flea markets.
But I must say, religiously, he drinks out of his own mug.
He does.
Thank you very much.
What is it, Gorilla?
Well, Jackie always used to try to convince me and Ganji to go set up a booth at a flea market and sell stuff.
Yeah, percentage. Well, he's smart. You guys should. He's right. He's trying to give you a business opportunity.
I'm not saying it was a bad thing. He always tried to you know what?
He's trying to give you direction. Yeah. He's very generous.
It's the Howard Stern Show. Here's Howard.
Yeah. Who's that, Diamond Dave?
Oh, yeah.
There's Jackie helping him out. Jackie can rock. Look at him. He can get up there just as high as David Lee Roth. That's David Lee. Here comes Jackie. Yeah, listen. See? Our own Jackie knows how to rock.
Why, Jackie never made it as a musician, I'll never know.
I don't know. He didn't know what to do. He didn't know he was supposed to do that. He was busy doing this crap.
They call it marijuana, and before this song is done,
so it's like 20 guys singing at once. Jackie, what'd you do on this song? Did you, sing over your own voice, or?
That's me and Chris Bates singing in tandem.
Is that right?
And then they doubled it. We sang over to get a second time.
Why?
It's 2 guys singing twice. So it's 4 guys.
I don't know. Jackie's mic must be louder than the other guy, because all I hear is Jackie.
We sound alike.
It's pretty amazing. You know how much effort went into learning how to sing that simultaneously?
We sang it many, many times.
Yeah, I mean, way too much effort. You guys must have really believed in this song.
I'll tell the world. I don't know why.
Is he still writing?
Who, Jackie?
No, this song is finished.
So Jackie's still writing this. Still polishing. The nice thing about it is it's so clear what's going on in the song. And
who casted that first stone?
What's he playing?
I smiled at my partner as we cooked bread.
It is a partner.
They were slow and starting out and boogieing along.
Hold on. What were you playing? Stop the song for a second. What were you playing?
We were at a party playing music.
And your partner?
We smiled at each other when the party got going.
Is your partner a girl?
No, my partner's the guy I'm singing with.
Oh.
We're playing guitar and singing
and boogieing.
Rocking and rolling.
Yeah. And you guys started...
boogied right along.
And because you were drinking and smoking pot, you started smiling at each other.
Exactly. Well, we hadn't smoked pot yet. See, that's the idea of the song.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see. You're just like going along and drinking, and everything's fine. It's just that when you smoke the pot, everything goes to another level.
Hi-yo.
All right.
Does the song get better?
So is pot better than beer?
I don't know.
Well, in a way it is, because you're saying you only had a good time with the beer.
It's kind of a dead heat, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds like pot's more fun because cold gold makes you old before your time.
Boy, Fred has really studied this.
What it sounds like to me is that Jackie's having a good party going with the beer, but to take it that extra mile, he has to smoke his pot.
Exactly.
So it's like
to another level.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard this song a couple of times, and it sounds like when the pot comes into it.
This song is a story about my 27th birthday, and what happened was we had this big party, and we had kegs and kegs of beer, but for my birthday they gave me a cake with 27 joints of Colombian pot as the candle.
Oh,
so after we played a few songs, we stopped.
All right, let's listen some more, because that wasn't too clear. I never knew that. Now I have new information.
There's something to look forward to.
And then the party kicked off.
Let me hear that.
And everybody shakes, got livelier and crazier, and dance around and sing. They clap their hands, they stop the beat, you downright weird. The song crashed to a frenzy, closing, everybody cheers.
See the point I'm making?
Yeah.
Well, seriously, stop this for a second. Jackie's saying that the party was going great, but man,
everybody was having a good time.
when pot entered the room,
went into hyperdrive.
Everything kicked in.
Oh, heck, they started getting
raised
weird.
everything to a different level.
Right, so you would say that beer is okay, but pot is everything.
Well, look out! Everything pushes towards the goal.
If you could only have one, you would take pot over beer.
No.
Oh, really?
No.
Interesting.
They're partners.
Well, it depends on the situation.
You could never just take one.
Yeah, if he couldn't get that keg of beer into the place, he'd take the pot.
But if you were on an island, like Lord of the Flies, no, come on, be honest. Just don't try to be funny. You're funnier when you're not trying to be funny.
No, because if you smoke pot, you feel like drinking a beer. But if you drink beer, you don't necessarily feel like smoking a beer.
All right,
so if I was stuck with one, I would probably want an endless supply of beer as opposed to...
Okay.
Because then he'd always have the want for beer
right.
when he smoked the pot and never be able to get it.
Yeah, a lot of people want to know this.
I don't know who.
Let me just hear the rest of the song. I love that guitar work. Glenn Campbell Jr. Here we go. Uh-oh. Things quieting down.
Later, much later, we were all sitting around. Most of the girls were tired, so most of the fellas drowned. The party's almost over, was the splendid time all gone. We eyed each other nervously and dreamed of getting it on.
So the girls are pretty tired.
The guys are getting upset.
Yeah. Right. See? Reefer. Reefer to the rescue.
When we all got naked and everybody roll up the reefer.
Such a grown man. This guy's like 50.
I wrote this in 1971.
I'm sure you did.
And you'll all be gone by the time this song is done, so won't you roll up the reefer? Don't get and pass it around.
One thing about Jackie, he sounded like he was 50 in 1971.
I'll give you that.
You know, you just don't imagine a guy smoking pot and playing his music.
Yeah. Beautiful.
He's supposed to be at least the Grateful Dead.
Yeah, I don't know where Jackie's influences came from, but I don't know, like, that music would indicate that he grew up in the Ozarks.
Yeah. And that he should be smoking tobacco.
Wacky tobacco.
I wrote
Super
that in
song.
Albuquerque.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
Makes
okay.
a big difference.
Yeah.
It does. Had an influence.
And
Where'd you write Cold Gold?
That was written in my cellar in New York City.
Which is almost the identical song, except it's about beer.
Sounds so different.
Yeah.
You're welcome to sing along. It goes just like this.
Well, you are right there.
Make sure baby free time. Cocoa makes you see back to your prime. Whiskey's for celebrating beer drinks. Your body weight comes out of your beer. You're drunk. Ready?
Great song.
Where's the simple one?
I dug out a few other ones I got to bring in for you.
Yeah, you got to bring them all in. I want to analyze
Is
it.
he still writing music? I mean, the world
I believe so.
deprived.
Well, you know, we take him away from that.
I don't have time.
Yeah.
Go makes you old, baby, for your time. Cold Gold makes you sleep right through your prime. Now whiskey is for celebrate. Beer just gives you body weight and comes out of your ears before you're drunk. That's right.
Jackie actually has rules.
Six-pack and go to
You know what's funny? He has spent more time thinking about what beer does to you.
And how you're supposed to
See, that's
drink
why I
it.
think he likes pot better.
No, he says he don't like pot better.
But it makes you old before your time.
Yeah, but he doesn't care
But
about
look, even with all those drawbacks, he won't stop.
Yeah, the
that. We think
idea.
Jackie's a health freak?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't mind being old
This is
before his
all
time.
the downsides about beer, but it's a celebration.
He still loves it.
Yeah.
It's like a girl that breaks your heart, but you keep going back to the well.
Right, you don't give up women.
Just don't stop.
You're right.
Right. Go ahead.
Cause with Bob and Gal, you start to store. You got a belly like you're pregnant. And a woman you got a big and you'll be much to look at anyway. Well, taste it when you're 10 and drink it by 13. Wait until you realize it. Makes you obedient and make
Hillbilly Jackie.
a madman. Let's hope it's just a...
All right, I can't take any more. I can't take any more. First of all, on the show this morning, there's a couple of things I want to say. Turn
Would
off
you write a new song, Jackie? I just want to see what would come out of him today.
It wouldn't sound any different than those
I
two.
want to hear.
I will write a love song to Robin.
Okay, that I'd like to hear. In all seriousness.
Cold globes.
Cold globes make you old?
No.
Make you young.
Make you young.
Cold globes make you young. Those big globes. Cold globes. Very nice.
Roll out the Hooters.
Good. Why don't you get to work on that?
Yeah, really. Now, don't limit yourself. You could write a new tune, too, if you want.
I'm hearing that you had a few things in your past that you did, too, Robin.
A few things?
When I was being a songwriter, what were you doing?
She was a stripper.
I was a nurse.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Why don't you write a song about that? I think it's...
She was a prostitute for a coke dealer.
Selling coke.
Yeah, wait, you read her book.
She's a stripper.
There's a whole wacky world going on.
Yeah, but I'm a nut. I'm writing songs.
Yeah.
What a jerk I am.
I said to Jackie, how could you have not read Robin's book yet? I said, you always get into fights with her. I said,
You have to
you're going to be so well armed. I said, I don't understand. I don't even understand how you haven't read it yet.
It's like having a...
How does he know that if he hasn't read it?
Because he just hears guys telling me stuff.
Really? That's in there? I read like 4 sentences, and I'm like, flabbergasted.
That was enough.